Welcome guys, it's time to play a little bit arena in the morning. If the wheel turns. And I'm going with Druid today. Whoa! That's a beginning. Ancient of Lore slightly over Ancient of War, but very slightly. These are both great picks, even the Molten Giant is fine. But this one is really nice. So what of these? Not knowing what is coming, I should probably go with the Razorfan Hunter. Yep. Bloodsail Raider or Wild Growth. I think I'll just go with Wild Growth. Let's try if we can make this work. I usually don't pick it in Arena, but maybe I'm wrong with that. So, and we can get earlier to this Ancient of Lore. But I don't know. Creeper. It's nice. Druid of the Claw overpower. Yep. Bullfist Ogre overpower. Yep. Especially with Wild Growth. Senjin yeah, Senjin over the other two. Definitely. Dog Iron Dwarf. Yep. Grizzly. Yep. For the other two. I'm just trying to, like, I'm in a mode where I talk the first card that I think and then compare it if it's worth it. So in this case, it's Keeper. Berserker. Yep. Mad Bomber or second Wild Growth? 1, 2, 3. Could go with a second one. Might be too greedy though. Bomber's nice. Druid of the Claw. This is a bad pack. I go with Bite then. Zombie Chow is nice. Picking up some early game. Dark Iron Dwarf over Innovate also. Although it's close. Third Druid of the Claw, nice. For the flexibility. Abusive Sergeant. With all these Dark Iron Dwarfs and Sergeants, I think I should have picked up more the Argent Squire over the Razorfan Hunter. Maybe not. I've only 2, 3 drops so far. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I might be able to skip these, but not consistently. So, I think I go with Abusive. It's just so efficient in terms of trade. Second Senjin, also great. These are bad now. It's like the first really bad pack. Because the Bite was okay-ish, the Ancient Mage isn't. Second Ogre, I need more late game, especially with a Wild Growth. Fen Creeper over Yeti though. I have 3 taunts in the 5 slot, I have Strong Force, wow, Iron Bark, nice. A 3-drop, fine. Frostwolf Warlord or Wrath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's on the lower side, especially with Wild Growth. I'm not sure if I can. No, that's just too good for flexibility. Frost Elemental is nice. So I have 1 silence so far, right? I could go with Owl. I could also go with. I think Tidehunter is better. Especially with all these cards like Sergeants and Dwarves and stuff. Dancing Swords. Second Wrath or Gurubashi? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have high tier cards here, but basically I want more. I hope that I can pick up, that my last draw will be something big again. Then I'm happy. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 early game cards. No, that's fine. Wrath can cycle though. Is a Berserker worth it in this deck? So many taunts. I can protect my health like really efficiently. I think Wrath is better because I can cycle it if I have to. There's my heavy hitter. Nice. Okay, the only weakness of this deck, I'd suppose, is that it doesn't have much card draw besides the Ancient of Lore, but it has a lot of efficient minions, so I won't need them. The second one is pretty noticeable, and the card which is absent is Swipe. But I think with all my cards, I wonder if this was better if it was a pirate chick. How's it? Bloodsail Raider. Might be. But overall, I'm pretty happy with curve and minion quality. I have like 2 weak minions, 2 really weak minions in here. It's like it's the Dancing Swords, which can get value sometimes nevertheless, and the Ancient Mage. Even the Bite is somewhat fine as a removal. 2 Dark Irons is nice, a Yeti is nice, Keeper is efficient most of the time, whoops. 2 Sentients are nice, 3 Druid of the Claw, very nice, 1 Boulder Fist Ogre, 2 Boulder Fist Ogre even. Frost Elemental is cool, Ancient of Lore is one of the best cards, probably the best Druid card, maybe a Thanara is better. And an Ironbark Protector, which makes up for the passed up Ancient of War. But if I look at this deck, I'm pretty happy that I picked the Lore, because I have so many taunts, but Ancient of War would have just been another big guy, whereas Ancient of Lore is able to refill my hand. Very happy about that. So prediction for this is definitely above average, so I'd say 9 wins. No, let's make it 10. Although I'm not sure if I see the wild growth working that often, but I wonder what I wish to have for a hand in the opening part. Not sure.
Malfurion versus
Malfurion. The score, of course. Thanks.
Nature will rise against you.
2, 3, 4. I could even. No, I want. Definitely want. Threw all his cards away, so could play 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 even. Okay. It's not a great start, especially because I want to use the Abusive Sergeant somehow, but okay. Plans have changed. I want to coin this out so I have a target for the Abusive Sergeant if he plays something. So, like, even if he, I don't know, innervates out a Yeti, I can kill it. But he's most likely inclined to, okay. Well, might have denied him a 2-drop. May have not, because he changed all his cards. I don't really know. Now it's awkward. Well, somewhat. If he spends the next turn doing hero ability again, I'll have the Dancing Swords. Let's see how this works out. Dancing Swords into Swipe would be really bad. I'd probably trade these 2 away then. Maybe I should have just hero powered last turn. Okay, so he played an Earthen and I played 2 cards. 3 cards with this one, but it's still around. Huh. I'm not sure. Silencing it seems good, but it's basically the same than damaging it. Don't want the dancing swords to be killed that early. Keeper is nice, but nothing to play with it. Running this into that is just... okay, fine. So it's Wolf Rider hero ability. Yeah. So that's the part where my swipe is missing a lot. Or where I miss my swipe a lot. Let's put it that way. Okay, so it's not the Wolf Rider then.
I must safeguard the land.
In case of a panda, it's better to return this. Still had the same outcome, but I baited out the owl, basically. And I had a stronger minion on the board, stronger body. I guess it's fine. Although I have big card disadvantage, but now my 5s should show up. Oh. Interesting. Interesting choice there. Okay, so I have the Ironbug Protector in 2 turns. If I trade here, I think I want to protect my guy. If I play these 2 and run this into that, then a swipe kills me. Yeah, I think there's no need to play the fast card now. Although I could run it into this, then play this, then have this board. The alternative is running this into that and playing the Yeti. That's actually a lot better.
Nature's wrath for the wild.
I'll need my Ancient of Lore to come back, or like more big guys. My Ogres, at least my Druid of the Claws. On the other hand, I have the board, so not too much. Well, if he swipes. Okay. So now I need my fast card. I have nothing to the spell power works with besides my 2 wraths. I didn't pick a Starfire or something. Just because it's more curved. Whoops. Strange.
You call that a win?
For the wild.
Your opponent left.
My opponent left. Fine. Can I win now?
For the wild.
Strange. But I got my Ancient of Lore. And this guy. Should have been fine anyways. Did it find something? Someone? Yay.
Malfurion versus Rexar.
Let the hunt begin. I must protect.
Wild growth in the opening hand. And here's the question, do I even keep it? I do, but I can also just play this into this. Well, it depends on if he does something, but well, I can Tidehunter Hero Power next turn then. And Grizzly Hero Power the turn after. So many good... okay. I can play all these small guys next turn. Although it's dangerous against the hunter because they usually have a lot of reach. So this puts in a lot of more damage now than it would have if I just played the Murloc last turn. It's basically these 3 damage from this turn. But with the Dark Iron Dwarf, it's pretty nice to have this kind of board. Especially because his coin is gone. Oh. Okay, that's... well, I have the dwarf at least. You'll keep this around, right? I'll need one of my big taunts. But I have a lot of them, so... I'm confident in drawing into them. For a moment I thought about Grizzly hit, but I think that's too slow and I take another 2 damage. Fine. Oh, I don't want to play this on this board, right? Next turn might be Ravenhold Assassin. This guy protects my health a little bit. And I don't want to play the bomber on this board. Maybe I can get off a 3 damage Wrath later, for 1 to draw a card. Or a 5 damage Wrath even.
I wonder.
I think I drew most of my early game already. Okay.
I hear you got a problem.
Playing around Explosive Shot. Well, at least for this turn. One of my Wraths would be good. Ironback Protector would be good. Wrath would be really good, actually. And one of my taunts. Senjin's Druid of the Claws. Ironback Protector. So it's Ironback Protector, Druid of the Claws, Senjin, Wrath.
To my side.
Basically 8 cards. Ah! That's what I was afraid of, that I lose health too early. Okay, fine. Got this guy. It's not as good anymore because of... I actually don't want to play the Mad Bomber for obvious reasons, but I might have to.
What to do?
To kill this guy.
Problem
But it could
solved.
also kill this and... it's a shame. I'm not sure about this turn now.
What to do?
Could also charge. I think I have to do it this
Problem
way.
solved.
Where shall I strike? I wait for no one. For the wild.
It's rough, but it's something. I might use my lore for healing, and I probably have to armor up each turn now.
I wonder.
That's 11 damage on the board, so he might be dead in 2 or 3 turns.
I wonder.
Maybe I should have tossed back the wild growth. It's really bad.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
I move quickly.
Oh boy, thank you. I think I have to rush him now. If he has an explosive shot, then, well, it's over probably then.
I wonder.
Actually have a lot of cards that win me the game next turn if these two stay around. Like Bite, Druid of the Claw. Okay, that's it. No, it's like 15%. Well, we'll see how this turn develops. Probably the
Move quickly.
Ironbug might die. Not doing anything seems like a very weak turn. Oh. $6.10?
Sometimes I forget. Get in there and fight, maggot! For the wild.
It didn't really play around explosive shot, but if you
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
this was the only one, the one and only minion that I needed. Oh, God damn it.
My shield for Argus.
What the hell? What just happened? Okay, so what do I need now? Keeper? Basically Keeper. Or a very, very mad bomber. He didn't even... Fuck. Okay, I have to kill as many targets as possible. Which means these two into that and this into that and then hope for a lucky bomber. It's basically that. Shit.
Sever my wrath.
No justice.
I concede.
Wow, this mind control tech. Ah. Rage. I think I should have thrown away the wild growth, but
Malfurion versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
nevertheless it was super unlucky. Turn 2, turn 3. Coin, turn 3. Okay, I turn 2. Coin, turn 2 seems fine. Maybe I shouldn't have kept this then. Oh, we'll see. A 4 attack minion against priest, pretty good. Especially because of Dark Cultist. Oh, nothing. Nice. Double smite. Okay. I think I can just play the Wolf Rider. Especially with two snipe. I always mix these names up with 2 smites gone. Okay. A lot of removal. Well, I have these guys coming up now. No need to charge. As long as he doesn't play Fugan or Stalag. Yeah. I can handle a 6 health minion.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Next turn I can empty my hand. Well, this hand. Then I have the card that I draw next turn, and then I'm out of cards. But it's an impressive board. Still.
Oh, the Lich King!
Problem is that I can't draft it. Oh, this comes in handy. Do I put this down to 2? Fine, why not? I mean, Holy Nova, but I could also no. If he doesn't have it, it's just... Could also sacrifice this. 4, 5. 5 doesn't help. Fine. We'll just pump up this board. If he has Holy Nova, then these 2 die. But he has only 2 mana left. That's 12, 14, 16. Might be dead in 2 turns.
I am not a morning person.
That's not too scary after all. Here's the question, do I just ignore these? 12, 14, 16. Goes down to 6. Play these 2. There's not too much that could happen then. I'll play it safely nonetheless. There's no need to rush it right now.
Done.
Don't want to set. I don't want setting this to health. So Shadow Madness runs this into that, kills that.
You have best.
Well, not even this would have saved him. Wild Growth was pretty good this game. Going first instead of going second. Pretty good. And all these 4 attack minions. These sticky for that resilient is the right word.
Malfurion versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer.
Oh, the bite. I haven't seen this so far. Don't think that I want to keep any of these. That's just slightly better. Well, I'll coin out the Tidehunter just because it works so well with both Abusive Sergeant and as a Totem Killer. As long as he doesn't find his 1/1. Well, every time I go at this 1 in 4, it happens, but we'll see. Forked Lightning kills 1 card. Lightning Bolt, Rock Biter Weapon and such kills just one half of the card. And this works very well now. Wonder if I should Wrath. But I don't think that I want to. Can still do it next turn. Although, no, I want to. It didn't seem to have a way to deal with it this turn, and next turn I can even deal with, I don't know, a Demolisher, Abusive Sergeant, or Abusive Sergeant hit. I can, the main reason is I can Abusive Sergeant and Hero Power next turn.
I am not a morning person.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
I have a pretty good curve now. 4, 5, 6, 7. And the 4 might be able to protect my small guys, and the 5 also. And if one of them gets hexed, I have a free way for the Boulder Fist Ogre. This is really good. Wow. I wonder if I should trade these in. I think so. It's vulnerable to all the small Shaman stuff. And I can just set up 2 torrents. I even have the flexibility with a Frost Elemental if you play something like... what's it called? Not this, but the other one. Oh, second Druid of the Claw. Venture Mercenary was the card I was looking for. So if he hacks the bear, Then I have Bolt of Fist Ogre. Well, and anyway, probably whatever he does, I have Bolt of Fist Ogre. Well, got value from this tiger though. If we freeze the Frost Elemental, doesn't change too much. Sludge Belch is such a good card. Can run it twice into that and still has a 1/2 around. Probably needs a high roll on this now, right? Okay, 2 low rolls. Should be fine.
Drink with me, friend.
Well, okay, I guess.
Where shall I strike?
Do I need this for... do I need the Wrath for the Sludge Belcher? Ancient of Lore. Hid. Play Sludge Belcher, hits. Ogre dies.
What to do?
Play Sludge Belcher next... no, I can... okay. Oh, shit. Okay, I just grabbed the wrong card.
For the wild.
Okay. Well, have a Razorfin Hunter instead of a Druid of the Claw now. Which means the Ancient of Lore might be delayed by another turn. I do have it. Takes a lot of damage now. Should I freeze this guy? No. This works well with Sludge Belcher. Just draw more cards.
Suck steel.
You can hit this for 4 damage and like heal himself for 1 damage by hitting it twice. You might replay the Sludge Belcher now. I think pounding it back was a terrible idea, but that's just my opinion.
What to do?
Oh wow, he goes for it. Well, protected this guy, got rid of 2 weapon charges. This doesn't do anything. Ah, well, it kills my Ancient of Lore, but doesn't do anything further than that. Ah, well, okay. Well, I somehow see what this is about. Still. Playing my strongest minions now. Have a 4/4 charge next turn if I have to. He probably hexes 1. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe Taunt Totem. It's interesting how many Lightning Storms there are in current Shaman drafts. I recently played one with 3. Wow. Need 4 more damage. That's 2.
Wanna blow something up?
4, 5. I'm one short. Okay, I can just freeze him.
For the wild.
Should be it. Should. You can still play like Flame Tongue Totem Feral Spirit.
You win.
Malfurion versus Anduin. The light shall bring
Oh, a
victory.
Chow.
I must protect the wild.
I have 3 of these. I don't know. It's 1, 2, nothing, 4, 5. No. And that's not even a good 3. Okay. This Chow could go wild. Coin Wild Growth into Chow Hero ability. Probably not. It's probably just Chow into Wild Growth and maybe Abusive Coin Abusive. It's the first time that I have Bite actually playable in my hand. Fine. It's really good. I'm going first now. And all of a sudden I don't have something really good to play here. I'll set up the Dwarf then. Can coin up the Ogre next turn. I place Organized Circle.
Blow something up?
Pretty decent bomber. Second Ogre. I might just play the Ogre. The other play is Keeper this, Abusive Sergeant. No, not Abusive Sergeant. Keeper this. Bite this? Ah. Okay.
I must safeguard the land.
It's a lot stronger board and I still have the Abusive Sergeant around to trade one of these in. I can play the Bite, I can play 2 Ogres. Should be fine. Hopefully. I can even Bite Hero ability for 5. No need to. Do I want to keep this around? Can just play Druid of the Claw. Bite doesn't do too much. Okay.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
No. It's Coin Ogre.
Feel nature's wrath.
Stronger. Even if he has death, he has just 3 mana left to deal to do something, and I will be able to deal with that with the Bite. And then I can play, I don't know, Druid of the Claw.
I wonder.
And I have the option to play this as a fast card. There's no need to protect something now, and this is just way stronger. Especially if it doesn't have, especially against cards like these. So everything's all right. Bite hit swords might be a play. The other play is just that's 6-3. 3 is actually pretty good. Keeping the flexibility. Although trading this in wouldn't have been bad. Holy Nova's pretty common. Cabal, well, if he has Cabal he steals this, of course.
I wonder.
Shaman is not this much of a problem. I think it's fine, especially because he doesn't have a death. Okay, he has a Wolf Rider. Well, you want to want to play it into my Ogre, of course. Okay, so I will play these two next turn. I only lose to Organized Circle and I won't play around that. I don't really lose to this. I lose these three guys. I still have these two around. I lose to Organized Double Circle. That's probably what I lose to. I have 5 damage in my hand. That's 10, 14, 16, 18, 23. Even if he mind control tags this one, 6, 8. Ah, it's almost dead even then. Well.
Well played.
You have that.
Ah!
Malfurion versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine.
Whoa.
I must protect the wild.
Whoa. I want to see this curve in 5 turns. These you can all come back in 5 turns, you 3 cards, okay? Please. Okay, so I coin 3, 4, 5. 1, 3, 4, 5. So I need a 2 drop, basically. Or a 3 drop. No. Okay. Should I? No. This is just like the perfect synergy. It's kind of neutral to each other. It's anti. I don't know. It's interesting. Okay, so I have my 2. Quest just one. Do I kill this? There's a lot. Yeah, there are a lot of things that can go wrong if I don't do it this way. Shattered Sun Cleric, Demon Fire. I don't know. This Abusive Sergeant. There are just too many wildcards that are especially common in aggressive Warlock drafts. I think I will Senjin to force him to trade into this. It's better than a 3-4 dice to this than a Yeti. That's why I played it in this order. Otherwise the Yeti would have died and now I would have had to play the Senjin or the Dark Iron. This is just a better matchup. Not that much of a mismatch. If he has Coil, it's kinda even. If he doesn't have Coil, if he has an attack buffer, if he has Shattered Sun, it's bad. Color is fine. My color's fine. It's really fine. Even Doomguard is not that much of a problem if he holds it in his hand. The problem is if he can do this trade and get rid of this before, like Siphon hits Doomguard from Void Caller. That would be a problem. Interesting. So I think we can assume that he has more demons in his hand. Otherwise he could have summoned this by killing this. I think I'll just continue to play big guys. Do I ignore these? Yep. His life is important because he can draw cards with it. And this way I open myself up to getting rid of whatever he plays. Even if he plays a Doomguard for free, we should be able to kill it with Dark Iron and Boulder Fist Ogres and stuff. And this taunt guy just trades too well with these guys. Okay, let's see what happens. Doomguard, Red Infernal, something like this. Oh, Succubus. Oh, Hellfire? No. He would have played the Hellfire before. Demon Fire. Shadow Flame. Interesting. Hungry Crab, oh my goodness. This poor guy had to draft a Hungry Crab. I would really like to play the Razorfin Hunter, just to contest these. But even I have the Dark Iron. I can hit his. Wait, I can hit his face a lot. Like, yeah, it might be the best idea just to do this. Still have another Dark Iron. I thought Ogre would be the best, but now I can like contest this, and then I still have this around, and I can even buff it. So let's try this obvious, and I can't do anything about it. So I think it's fine to play the Dark Iron, and I put him under pressure. So I might have to play defensively. He will have to play defensively. I wonder what he chose the Hungry Crab over. Maybe he was just drafting a zoo deck and had like Hungry Crab, Mountain Giant.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Something with a higher mana cost. Whoa! Shit. Turns out Ogre might have been better. Huh, okay. Okay. I see a solution. Okay. Wait. That's 6, 7, 9. Ah.
You call that a win? Done. Suck steel.
I have 2 big minions in my hand. Should be enough. This should be the safest way and the winning way. I even have a lot of good big guys in here, like Sinjin and Druids and Frost Elemental and Ancient of Lore, Ironbug Protector. Ah, of course. Well, that's 3 damage to your face. It's fine. Ogre hero ability seems very good. Grizzly not that much.
For the wild.
Because of the flame. Now I'm threatening lethal. Has to find a way to kill the ogre. Siphon Soul would be it. Well, any kind of taunt, but this just delays the basic problem. Soulfire.
Joy
Huh,
or die, or both.
that's not bad. Four mana to